Okay, regarding intros and conclusions, let's begin with the introduction. It is a paragraph that is different from any of your other paragraphs. It's catching the reader's attention. And you have 5 strategies in my classroom regarding an introduction, and I do it this way. I do it A, B, first 2 letters of the alphabet, and then 2 Q's, and then F and F, okay? Now, I kind of do it 2 Q's, 2 F's. This F and F is 1, all right? A, B are the first 2 letters of the alphabet. By the way, I'm just going to tell you right now, this is a midterm question, great quiz question, and it will be on the midterm exam. So go ahead and learn this, and figure out how to remember it. I don't care how you particularly remember the 5 strategies, just letting you know how I do it. Look on the handout and you'll see the first one is background, so obviously that's the B. Okay, background. Now, on the line, I want you to write down, it's giving information that will help the thesis be understood. That's what background information is. Giving some information to the reader that will help the thesis statement be understood. Now, I'm going to come back and look at each of the thesis statements on the sheet with you in a little bit, but let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is anecdote. Obviously, that's the A. On the line right beneath the anecdote, I want you to write in a short little story. A couple of sentences. That's what an anecdote is. You can begin the introduction with a short little story that will help you to understand some things. Number 3 on the handout, you have quotation. Now, by the way, a quotation needs to have a parenthetical citation, so I'm going to put that there, okay? You've looked up something regarding Abraham Lincoln, or you found something in one of your sources that was really good information. You've borrowed it. So that, if you choose to use that as a strategy, you'll be including a parenthetical citation inside of your introduction. Facts and figures, that's that F and F. Facts and figures. Beside that, or underneath that, I want you to write numbers, percentages, data. Okay, that's what those facts and figures are. 1 out of 2 marriages end in divorce. There you go. That's a good fact. But it's not, because it's a fact, it's cited. Okay, so put a parenthetical citation beside that as well. Remind yourself that it's cited. And then last of all, it says a revealing question. I would like to say a rhetorical question. It's something that moves the reader to want to read on. Okay? In other words, it's not a yes or no question. It is a question that engages them. Okay, so a rhetorical question. So you've got a question. So if I ask you on the quiz next class, what are the 5 strategies for an introduction? You'd say anecdote, background, question, quotation, facts, and figures. They are your 5 strategies. And they can be mixed up, they can be used. You can do 2 or 3 strategies. You can do 1 that's done really effectively. A couple of these can be used, by the way, in conclusion, if you find that you are struggling to do an effective conclusion or you need to stretch it out a bit. But I want to just share with you real quickly how to be able to do an effective conclusion, and I'll be doing that in the next video as well. Okay?